Today I'm doing something that I've never done before. As soon as I hit go on this timer, we're gonna have 30 minutes to cook a delicious dinner while getting a killer workout in at the same time. What's on tonight's menu? A chicken parmigiano. Before we go ahead and get started, here is what we'll need to cook tonight's dinner. Like I said, guys, this is my first time doing something like this. I didn't pre-record this or, test it out beforehand. Probably should have, but I didn't. We're just going along and we're kind of gonna make it up as we go along. I know how to make this meal, but the workout part we're gonna incorporate. It's gonna be great. So all you need to do is prop me up on your phone, laptop, TV, whatever. All you need is a little space in the kitchen. And in 30 minutes, we'll be sitting down on the dinner table, eating a meal after a nice hard sweat session. Let's get started. All right, guys, here we go. Our time starts right now. Give me a quick 15. Here we go. 14. 15. All right, first thing we're gonna do is gonna preheat this oven. Let's do right around, 400 seems about good. And we're going to fill up our pot here with water. Gotta get that pasta boiling right away. Preferably if you have a pot with a handle, or if you have the two-handle ones. Right to the top, and we are just going to hold this out in front of us here for a few seconds. If this is too heavy for you, you can do both hands, or you could switch off, kind of a balancing exercise. Switch it off. The trick, don't let that water tip out. And we're going to bring it in and out. Both hands in and out. I'm gonna get 15. That water's already starting to tip out. You should feel it in the triceps, biceps a little bit, chest. I'm already losing count. Forearms definitely. Let's get 3 more. Shoot. 1. And nice. We kept most of this water. We're going to put this burner on high. We're going to wait for this pasta to boil. 2 minutes down already. I'm going to take this knife, cut open the chicken. I'm going to put it up on our cutting board here. We're going to trim this fat really quick. So we don't want any of this white stuff. Really chewy, just unnecessary. I usually cook with chicken breasts. I thought these were chicken breasts when I grabbed them, but they're chicken thighs. If you ask a chef, they'll probably tell you there's a big, huge difference in the taste profile, but it's just chicken. Chicken to me. All right, I'm rushing here. Get all this white stuff out. Now I have a pound of chicken. This should feed about 2 servings. More or less, depending on how much you eat. I eat a lot, so this could probably feed just me. Oh! But worst case scenario, we have a little bit of leftovers. That water's starting to heat already. That's what we like to see. Heart rate should be up. Already got 2 exercises in. First 2 minutes. Now we're cooking a little bit. I'm just so glad you guys are tuning in. This is great. Nice to know that I'm not just talking to myself. That there's someone out there that's watching and following along. And even if it is just me, I'll be watching myself later on and I'll be having myself a good smile. All right. So close enough at this point. I'm gonna rinse our hands just a little bit. We're gonna do 15 squats. Here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Water's still not there yet. Let's take our eggs. I got 2 eggs. 2 eggs should do it for approximately 1 pound. I'm gonna crack that open. That's 1. Crack that open. There's number 2. We're gonna take this little fork. We're gonna give a nice mean whisk. Switch hands. I'm not a lefty, but we're working both sides. In a workout, you work both sides. Why not in cooking too? Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna take this wooden spoon and we're just gonna do circles, like we're mixing the pot right here. Squeeze that core, and now go the other way. Squeeze that core. If you don't have a spoon, you just grab anything. You don't even have to grab anything. Work both sides fast as you can go. If you squeeze that core, you'll fit in your abs. Get a little bit of cardio, heart rate up. One more rotation. Nice. All right, open up these breadcrumbs. I'm gonna pour them into this bowl. So now we got 2 bowls. Let's check our time. 23 minutes, oh boy. All right, I'm gonna slide this on over. Pasta's not there yet. We're gonna start breading our chicken. So, take your chicken, you're gonna dip it in the egg. Before we do that, olive oil is gonna be going into your baking dish because we're gonna be baking this chicken. So let's get a nice layer right here on the pan, and now we're ready to dip. So egg mixture first, and fully soak this bad boy in the egg. Transfer it on over to the breadcrumbs. Really soak it in, and we're gonna bring it on over to the baking dish. I got 4 pieces of chicken here, so I'm gonna be doing it for all 4. Now that water should almost be boiling. Mine's starting to yell at me just a little bit. I can hear it. And depending on how much chicken you have, you may need more egg, less egg. I think I got a little too much egg, but that's okay. Better have more than less. That's number 3. I'm gonna dip this last one in. You hear that? Our oven is preheated. We are about ready to get this chicken in the oven. All right, rinse this off and we'll turn that awful sound off. Now your oven may preheat faster or slower, but even if it's not preheated, go ahead and put it into the oven. I got mine on the lowest rack right here. And we are done with our chicken for now. Giving up the rest. We're gonna grab our counter. We're gonna be doing some push-ups here. Let's get 25 in. Here we go. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Nice. All right, so we're gonna take this olive oil and just put a little dash into this boiling water. I can't really explain the reason why, just do it. Something with, you know, the pasta not sticking to the pot. I'll move this on over to the side. We're gonna get ready. I got spaghetti, but you can use any type of pasta that you want. We're almost there. Check our time. We still got 20 minutes. Oh, we got this. Let's get some high knees. Here we go. And if you don't want to jump, you can just bring 1, 2, 3, 4. But I want to jump. I want to get that heart rate up. And tap those knees. That water's fine. Don't worry about that water. I'll tell you when that water's ready. Good. All right. Woo! I'm going to put this pasta into the pot. Now with spaghetti, you got to make sure, because it might come over the top, so you got to make sure it bends on in there. So it's going to come over the top, but that's okay. Once it boils down a little bit, it's going to get nice and squishy, and it's going to go into the water. Pro tip, take your spoon. We're going to take our fork here, and before we go ahead and use our spoon, let's get a couple of drummers. Here we go. This is a great movement for cardio, for your arms. Feel it in your biceps, triceps. You'll see this move a lot in my workout videos. I love it. It's just a fun move, you know? Okay. Take that wooden spoon. It has to be wooden. And we're going to put it on top. It's going to rest right on top of our pot here. That way, the water, it won't spill over. There's nothing more annoying than having some boiling water just come out of the pot right here, and it splatters everywhere, and then the water burns on the burner. It's just a nightmare. This wooden spoon, believe it or not, I don't know why, just works. The water will not come above it. So make sure you're tucking this spaghetti in there, and then you can even take it to give it a nice little stir. Just be careful, it might be a little hot before you touch it. All right, 17 minutes. We're gonna grab our counter right here for some dips. Here we go. Let's get 25. $13, $14, $15, $16, $3, $24, $25. Woo! All right. So make sure you have your colander nice and ready on hand. Leave that in the sink because we're going to be Once this pasta is nice and boiled, we're going to be draining that out. And now I'm just pushing so that this spaghetti is all the way in there. Now it should be all the way under. All right, a couple more jacks here. Here we go. Some Jackos, I should say. All right, whew, that's 25 right there. Now I might have lied to you guys. This preheat button, it doesn't look like it's quite preheated yet, but at least the chicken's in there. It's starting to cook. Doesn't need to quite be preheated. As long as it's getting the heat, we're going to be putting it in a little bit longer. It's still got about 15 minutes or so. We're going to be pulling it in right at the end of the 30 minutes. Don't open the oven until I say so, because you're going to be letting that heat out, and it's just going to stop the cooking process. That's no good. So, the great thing about this recipe is that it's just a waiting game at this point. There's not much cooking going on, so you can go ahead and actually clean up some of these dishes. I'm not going to make a video of me just cleaning my dishes. So you're going to clean with me too. No, I'm just kidding. We're just going to put everything that we've used to the side here. Give this pasta a nice stir. All right, let's go ahead and grab this ledge again, and we're going to do some leg lifts. So squeeze that core, and if you can't quite extend your legs out, you can always do a knee tuck. This you'll feel a little bit more in your lower abs. The straight leg version you feel in your hamstrings as well. So you can alternate here. Straight leg, bent, bent. But we got some support. We're grabbing onto the ledge. We got some support. We're not by ourselves. Jacko's with you, cooking at home. Ah, there's the preheat. See, I told you. It was coming. Keep going with these leg lifts. Knee tuck, knee tuck, knee tuck. We are sweating in the kitchen. Woo! All right, now we're gonna switch it on over. We're gonna do some obliques. So hands behind the head and lead with your elbow here. This is another move I do it a lot in my videos. You're not gonna get it if you're just leaning over. Try and get that elbow to touch your side and really feel that stretch in your obliques. That's the side of your abs. I always feel sore the day after on these. These are brutal. Go at your own pace too. You don't have to keep up with me. We're gonna carry on. We're gonna keep doing these oblique crunches. Couple more here. I love the sound of boiling water. There's just something about it. It's just kind of soothing to me. I don't know. Call me crazy. All right. Let's give that water, pasta, a nice little stir. Now there's a tip that I learned from my mother. You probably learned it from her mother. If you want to tell how pasta's ready, especially with a string pasta like this. So I got my nice strand of spaghetti. All right, toss it on your fridge, and if it sticks, it's ready. Oh, we got a sticker here. We got 2 stickers, but it feels a little al dente. So I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer. Up to you. I think you could use a couple more minutes though. You could also just taste it. That's another good option. So just get on in there. If I can get a strand. Oh. Nothing like the taste of bland pasta, I'll tell you that. A couple more minutes, definitely. It's a little al dente still. Let's check the time. 11 minutes. Dun, dun, dun! Counter in front of you. We're going to do some butt kickbacks. So your leg should be coming to the back of you. Feel it in that glute. Feel it in your butt. Should also feel it in your hamstrings here. I always tell people there's no excuse to not work out, get your exercise in. You can even be like a crazy person like me, do it while you're cooking. Spoon on top. Almost forgot my own tip. Keep on going with these butt kickouts. That chicken, it's cooking, it's fine. Don't worry about that chicken. It's gonna come out great. Trust the process, trust the Jacko Attacko. It'll get you where you need to be. Alright, we're gonna do some flutter jacks here. Now with my feet, I'm just going one in front of the other here. You could also go out to the side, but I got one in front of the other, doing some hops. If you don't like the hops, if it's tough on your knees, just step, step, step. Fast feet here, fast feet. Get that heart rate. Ooh, man, I'm kicking. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place, guys. Keep on going, keep on going. We're doing this until that pasta's ready. So we got a couple more seconds here. All right, good, shake it out. 8.5 minutes. We're doing good. Let's just make sure this pasta's good. Give it one last stir. Oh, this looks good. This looks ready. Just good at the. Woo! Depending on when your water started boiling, it should be about ready right now. If you want to leave it in a little bit more, depends on how you like your pasta. It's still a little bit al dente. It's good to go though. It's ready. So we're going to take it off. Be very careful because this is hot. If you have one of these oven mitts, you can grab one of those. But just be very, very careful. Ooh. Colander, strainer in the sink and just hold. Hold here. That's why I said, very careful. Do not hurt yourself. Do not burn yourself. As soon as you start to feel it's not worth it, just pour it in. Just pour it in. We're going to turn this stove off. We're done with this stove. Turn it off. Mix it around here. Mix it in. Mix it in. And then I got my spaghetti. It's coming through. Coming out of the oven. So, pot. Spaghetti's going right into the pot. Right here. All right. Now, we're going to take a teaspoon of butter. I had it already pre-cut, ready to go. We're going to put that butter into the pasta right here. Now hold it with one hand and give it a stir with the other. Give it a stir. Get that butter. There's nothing better than buttered noodles. Am I right? Or am I right? And then go ahead and switch it on over to the other side. I am sweating my face off. Get some of that sweat into the meal. You guys are working for it. Nothing tastes better like some sweat in your meal. Sweat and success. Let's check this time, 6 minutes. That chicken, don't worry about the chicken. Told you, we're bringing that chicken out in the very last second. Mix it around. Pasta goes back there. Now we're taking our sauce right here. And before you open it, so mine was open, but these things are usually a pound. Go ahead and get some bicep curls. Just a pound, but let's get 20 in. Still adds up. If you have that olive oil, you can get both in at the same time. No context. How ridiculous do I look right now? How ridiculous do we look right now? But hey, let them laugh. Let all those haters laugh. We're getting our workout in. We're getting our delicious meal in too. All those people, I don't have time. I don't have time to work out. I gotta cook dinner for the kids. Well, I'm cooking right now. Have your kids join in on the workout. Keep them away from the heat though. That's dangerous. All right, 5 more here. I wasn't counting. All right, and you can add a little bit of olive oil too to the pasta if you want. Just a little dash. A little dab will do you. A little dab. And then we're gonna take our marinara sauce, pasta sauce. If you have homemade sauce, the better. Just gonna put a little bit in here. Depends on how much you like. If you're a sauce person, then put a lot in. But we're gonna leave some of that sauce for the chicken. I'm gonna stir it all around. I want a little bit more. 4 minutes left, guys. All right, let's get some lunges. Here we go. Step lunge. Step lunge. If you really want to pick it up, let's get some jumping lunges. Here we go. Jump and lunge. Knee to the ground. Jump right next into the next one. Some people, they say this hurts their knees. If it hurts your knees, don't do it. It's not worth it. Supplement with a different exercise. Just do a regular squat. Do a side lunge. Doesn't make sense doing something if you're going to get injured. We exercise to stay healthy, not to get injured. Couple more. All right. Woo! Shake it out. This pasta's ready to go. Almost. A parmesan and romano. How's my accent, guys? Leave it in the comments below. All right, we're gonna take some of this Parmesan cheese. We're gonna put it right on top. I feel like a fraud saying, cook a meal with Jacko Attacko. This isn't really cooking. This is boiling pasta and breading some chicken. That's pretty much what it is. But I'm calling it chicken parm because I put some effort in. I put 30 minutes of work. This is nice. And you always gotta get the taste test. You see it on the TV shows. Let's just get a taste. Oh yeah. Food never tastes so good right after a workout. Am I right? Right after you're sweating so much, you're a little dehydrated, get some food and drink in you, never feels better than that. We're at the 2-minute warning, guys. It's time for this chicken to come out because I said this was going to be plated and ready to go in 30 minutes. If I was on one of these chicken cooking shows, I would need to be plated and ready to go. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. This is too good. I gotta show you guys. Look at this. I told you. Huh? Look at that. Am I even getting in the camera? Look at that. That is a nice perfectly juicy, perfectly cooked. The trick is to cut it so that it's not super thick. Should have mentioned that a little bit ago. But the thinner strips you have, the quicker it's going to cook. And I like to bake my chicken. I always bake my chicken because I always burn it on the skillet. So I'm just cutting these into some slices. Look at this, last minute. I owe you guys one last exercise. We're gonna get some punches. My favorite workout. Here we go. Everything you got here, last one. Pow! All right. Woo! I'm tired. I'm ready to go. 30 seconds. Let's get this plated. Pasta on the plate. Chicken on the plate. Take that sauce, just drizzle it on over the chicken. And then take that Parmesan cheese, bring it on through. These are my last steps. That's our time. But guess what, guys? We got a nice, delicious meal. Could have done better on the plating, but hey. And what is it all worth without a nice little bite from Chez Jacko Attacko? Let's get in here. Mmm. Mmm. Well, guys, let me know what you think. 30 minutes, it goes by fast, huh? Look at me. I'm drenched. I'm sweating down my neck. Oh, I wish you guys could taste what I'm tasting right now, but guess what? You are tasting it because you just did a killer job. Oh, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm sorry, I get in the zone when I'm ready to eat. Here we go. Mmm. Oh, delicioso. Make sure you hit that bell button so you don't miss any future Jacko Attacko workout videos, maybe even some cooking videos, maybe some cooking and workout videos. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Enjoy your meal. You guys worked it.